We have a new play cousin.
We sure do. Oh my goodness.
First timer. Whoop,
First
there
time
we
play.
go.
Oh yes.
I always forget it's this way.
Yeah, like my goodness.
Down
Yes.
here. Yes.
So thrilling.
The very lovely Reed Brice, who is a fabulous human being.
Well, thank you. And how are y'all doing?
I mean,
There's retrograde. We're tired.
We were just talking about the retrograde. Yeah, we were like, oh yeah, it's whoa.
That
it's not over yet?
explains why I feel like warmed over death. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I need to call my witchy cousin and have her tell me exactly what's happening, but it's not good. I don't know.
Yeah. I gotta say, if we did want to have a spinoff called Witchy Cousins and it was you and your witchy cousin, I wouldn't be mad at it.
You really
I
would?
wouldn't
Have
be
you
mad
met
at it.
Molly ever?
I don't think I've ever met Molly. No.
Have you met any of my white cousins? No.
No. Just your mom is the only white person I know that shares blood.
That's
with you.
related to me. That's so interesting. There are a lot because they're Irish Catholic and they
Right.
don't use birth control.
Right. Right.
There are way more.
Wow. Well, except for Molly, I guess, who is witchy and not Irish Catholic. Is that?
Well, yes, but I mean that's still the you know the
But that's
that was dragged across the Oregon Trail to create whatever mayhem that is.
yes.
So they're doing so much fun stuff. Like my aunt has like COVID and won't get vaccinated and just hangs out they're doing so much fun stuff, you know, right
That's
now.
so cute. That's adorable.
It is so cute. Yeah, I'm like really loving that. So I'm loving that for them. And yeah, so it's that kind of white people.
Those happen to be the same. Were I not estranged from my family, I'm very sure that every day I would just be like, oh, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
But
I would think
like
do it and don't go over to a 90-year-old man's house. You know, if you could avoid that would be cool.
I'm not, yes.
So we're processing our feelings today.
Yeah. Wow. That's a bummer.
Everyone in your family is sane and reasonable?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, the ones that I speak. I mean, my family is so teeny tiny. You know,
yeah, that's true.
4 folks. You know, we keep dying. That's the problem. Is we just every year it's like
the best of us. Yeah.
You know, exactly. So I hear. No, yeah. So far so good. I mean, yeah. It's the hard part is like of course, Diana, my wife, is a CPS teacher here at Chicago Public Schools, and they are actively trying to kill everyone.
Yes.
In the district, so that makes things a little tough. But we're both doing good. I mean, she had a. I don't know if I mentioned this on the last episode, but like there was a student on day one of school. A student came to school awaiting the results of a COVID test.
Hell no.
That's a no. We found out at the end of the day
that
test was positive.
Nice.
And so she
yada 2 weeks later.
Exactly. And now her kids are having their first day of school.
I see.
So that was a little bit of a scare, but nobody got COVID. Diana and I were fine. But I did have a thought of like, dang, like, what if I was like in a show or something at that time? I was like, back on stage, and then like my wife gets COVID, and then I gotta like duck out. It was just like, oh yeah, it's bigger than just what we think it is.
Yeah, that would have been a tough run of slave play.
Oh yeah, it's coming back. Apparently coming back. Shut out at the time is coming back.
I wanna see a video of it.
Yeah, you could also.
I'm not gonna read it.
Okay,
I'm not gonna read it. I don't like reading all the directions and things and the such.
But they're so good. His directions are good. His stage directions are really good.
I guess I've only been introduced through like Shakespeare, who is like, who cares,
Oh yeah, gross. Yeah,
that's me being shitty, but I'm just saying like.
Well, that's the district schools being shitty because like the first play that so many people read is like Romeo and Juliet, and that's like
it's not good.
Why would you do that? Like,
oh yeah, because most of it is like in the dialogue, in the text itself. So you just have to like hope that like if there was something that was specific that was not mentioned in like a soliloquy, you know, like you being followed by a bear out. Otherwise, you don't know where the heck anyone is in space and time. You know, they had all the unities just like you know in the prose itself. So it's in a dialect that like nobody uses anymore.
Right.
It's really very hard to understand. And then using words and references like pop culture references, because he was basically the Michael Bay of his time, and he was just like left and right, just always being like, "Oh, and here's what the Queen said the other day," and you're like, I'm not going to get the, you know, did I do that of like the 1400s, you know?
Bingo. Absolutely.
Also, the message of that is not useful to children at all. And then I think it just makes, I mean, I know what the design is. The design is so people that go, the arts are for people who aren't like me. They must be very difficult to penetrate. Only for
no, I don't think so at all. I think if you like anyone who was like at that time, that was probably like about as pandering to the different like levels of articulation and language skills that people had. It's just the passage of time and the fact that you put it in verse, so you're like poetry. I don't actually speak that way.
Right. But I just think for like an American high schooler, as an introduction, you're like, oh, plays must be like hard to read.
Plays must be terrible.
And then that's what I've believed ever since.
Exactly.
When teachers introduce it like it's about like you're about to eat broccoli and like just hold your nose, of course that's how you're gonna feel.
Exactly.
That's so I'm stuck in the past. I need to update myself and trust y'all that I should, you know, be a human.
It's literally my job to like go spread, to like talk to like high school, middle school students and say like, hey, theater is for you. And anybody that tells you otherwise sucks. But you know, a lot of people are telling you otherwise.
There's that.
People are the producers who are making theater. So
yeah, everyone that was casting anything at my high school was directly telling me otherwise.
Exactly.
You don't have it. You never will. So joke's on you. Look at me now.
Oh yeah, what was your high school theater kid personality like? Because I was strictly stage girl. I wasn't getting cast in nothing. They were like, move the boxes, change where that bed is. You're great at that.
Yeah, they were like, you can do the lights, and they didn't even sell it like that's a cool and important job. They're just like, that's what you can do. So that's what you will do. Like it wasn't like that's also
unpaid labor. That you may or may not want to carry on later. But also, I always thought the tech people, like, is there tech people, like, even from, like, the age of 17, they're always, like, age 40. If you know that they're, like, really passionate about it, they always have, like, the giant key of rings, and they're just like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Like, they have 3 children, even if they're still a child themselves.
I know child support, like, things are not.
It's always the big clunky boots, like the big clunky boots that just like drag across the like stage floor. You're just like, up, here they come.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta look for this slippy floor that's not up to code, and then also I warp in them.
Yes. Yeah, I funnily enough, like I was trying to avoid doing theater most of high school. They got me in my senior year, and I was like, okay, all right, let me do this. And of course, I fell in love with it. I tried to go.
Why did they need to get you? What was the need that they had?
Because they never had boys.
That was it. Yeah, they needed boys for Kara. So.
And then and then talented boys can just like rise up to the top very, very quickly. I mean, I'm sure like it depends on like the actual like makeup of your specific school, but. I don't know if it was the same at your schools, like especially in high school. It'd be like 63 girls, and then for one terrified boy.
Yep. That is
and then they would try to cast shows that were like 75% men.
Yeah.
None of those children were ready to do.
Right. Those are the ones that are like in the public domain, and the ones that are like, you know, most available. Yeah, absolutely. 12 Angry Men, and it's like, you know, the one guy playing multiple roles. Yeah. Yeah, it was rough, but they got me in, and then I went to college for it, and you know, here I am.
Boom. Theater.
Signing autographs. I will say, you know, it's so funny. It's so, you know, in teaching, there's always a day when like my students discover my Imdb. That happened like real fast in residency.
These kids are cyber stalking you immediately.
Yeah, immediately. They're just like, he's a person. I'm gonna, they all have Chromebooks at their desk, so they're like,
hey, if any of my kids are here, you weren't here. That's how I'm living.
Yeah.
You saw me? No, you didn't.
Did you think you saw? You did not see. In the words of.
This is the beauty of having a last name like mine, though, and not like yours. Smith is great. Yeah. I'm ungoogleable. I just live in the darkness of the world.
Oh yeah,
that is so true. That must be nice. How are you doing in your school? In your school setting, and with your kids? How is it going?
It's trippy. First of all, just to be in a school and like going in a school bathroom, and then like. You're like, should I vape in here? Like, I don't know.
And then the teenagers are like, absolutely, come vape with us.
I wish. I'm terrified of them. I'm mostly like at an elementary school, so it's like, it's also just an interesting time to like observe the performance of gender because they all their little backpacks are like, is it unicorns? Is it flowers? Is it Ninja Turtles? Like, it's not Ninja Turtles, but you kind of get to see like what the idea is like that is laid upon them and how that's going. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's mostly weird. I'm in a little windowless room by the principal's office.
Oh wow.
And there's like this clock that every minute is like thunk, thunk. It's very je ne sais CIA black site. Do you know what I mean? So pretty cool.
Damn. Wow. Oof. That's incredible. I mean, it's amazing. They're so lucky to have you, of course. Ooh, look at this. Ooh,
you love the pill shade.
I love the pill. I hate a corner.
That's fair.
Right angle, not for me.
It goes with our vibe. Like that's kind of what I like of the aesthetic of the show. Is like, and it doesn't have to be. It can just be how we like it because the '90s were wild. Yeah, so it's weird. So they IMDb'd you. What did they? And then they were like weird slashers and like.
Well, yeah. Then they're like, because I know. So my kids were looking at anime. Like they all love anime, and I'm like, I wish I was cool enough to like know anime, but I do know like a person who does anime. I know Chris Abbott, he's the voice of Vegeta on Dragon Ball Z, and so the kids are like, they go nuts, and then I'm like, they're like, how did you know? And I'm like, well, I was in a movie with them, and they're like, which movie? I'm like,
it's a porn.
They're about to make a whole evening of your oeuvre.
It was a gangbang. We didn't spend a lot of time one-on-one. Everyone was there. It was a good time.
We saw each other in the shower after. It was fine.
Yeah.
So then they find out, was it Lumberjack Man? I'm like, yes. Don't watch that movie. It's so good. But it's better than like when I've gone to schools before and a person has already seen that movie, and I'm like, literally how? Because it'll show on like Showtime like late at night sometimes because of all the nudity in it. It's always a really embarrassing situation. I'm always worried that like some parent is gonna be like, I don't know what my child was looking at, but you need to get that Jarrett King out of my school. Yeah.
Why do people think that teachers kind of just like go shuffle into a broom closet at the end of the day, that they don't have full lives, that don't involve you, and that are probably in some ways more fulfilling and deserve the privacy? No.
Right. I hear you, Reed. It's like, teachers have lives. We do things, and we're a little naughty, Like,
well, now that I'm an adult, I can tell you all the whores I know are teachers. I mean, they're just absolute whores, and the teachers are like the freakiest. Like you know what I mean? Like they're out, they're living their lives. They're like out on their lunch break. They're like fucking getting around, they like run around town. It's like good for them, dude. And I'm not saying it in a way of slut shaming. I'm just saying these are people who have like that they're getting fucked, and like good for them. And
absolutely.
Yeah. It's not like they're like these meek, like sexless people that we think they are when we're little. We're like, they have no life. Even if they're married, they have no marriage. Like they just don't exist in the world, and they like don't know bad words, and we're gonna surprise them with like our filth. Like, hell no,
Right. Exactly. That's so true. Yeah.
You're never gonna
fantasy. Yeah. Huh? That spinster like school marm fantasy.
100%.
Right.
Yeah. So good for teachers is what I want to say.
Go teachers. Hey.
If you're ever at a party and you're like, that one's the loosest one, you'll be like, that one. Loose attitude-wise. Again, I'm not trying. I feel like the words are coming out in a misogynistic way. But I'm saying
really loose.
Someone's dancing on a table, loose. That's probably a public school teacher. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're out here, eyes, they're ready to give direction. They're ready to
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. That's correct. And let me tell you, so Diana is having a birthday this weekend. And we're gonna get so lit. No, we're just having folks over for some pizza. So.
Okay, you know what? You're having a child's birthday party.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, my birthdays would always be like throwback. Oh, say again, Reed?
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I was just saying those are the best kind to have. Are you kidding me? Ones where you're just like, today, literally anything I want, I will have. Yeah. And if that is pizza or getting one of those bouncy castles.
Oh, hell yeah.
But that's a fun adult party that starts like that.
To order one of those? Like,
no, it's not too late.
Who do I know?
You should do that. You have some space. I also have always said that a bouncy house is the best way to introduce an orgy. Yo. I just think it's the best icebreaker. I don't know if it is.
First of all, because they're always filled with teachers.
There's that.
Ready to go.
You're running into each other. Oops, I don't know. I just think that's probably the way.
Yeah.
Orgy icebreaker ideas 101.
Interesting. And you're already barefoot. So that's the first.
Exactly. So you're halfway there.
There you go.
And then you just explain to whichever neighbors can see in your lawn,
Yeah, it's like, hey,
it's time to live your life.
Right.
It closes. They're perfect.
Your kids cannot come over. This is not a public bouncy house. Don't bring your kids to my neighbors. Just like
100%. No kids allowed for sure. No. In Texas, we invented something called slip cup or flip and slide. We called it slip cup. I think the other name's just as good, but it's like one of those games. It's like flip cup, but in between, run through one of the bouncy house slip and slides, and then have to go. And no one ever threw up, which seems crazy because absolutely you would think because you have to chug and then hop and then run and then flip.
Oh no!
No, and then with drinking, that slip and slide should be half puke by the third time.
No one puked. I don't know how. I mean, we'll never know.
Texas blood.
We weren't playing hard enough.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to do some comedy, my friends?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I'm into that.
We're gonna turn these cameras off, and then we're gonna pop up, and then we're gonna play around for a little bit.
Sounds
Yay!
Good. See you on the other side. To be or not to be, that is the question. If it is nowhere in the mind to settle the sins and errors of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the seat of
Martha, you're still here.
Oh yes, sorry.
I thought the theater. I came back because I left my coat, but I thought the theater had been completely shut down by now.
Oh, well, technically it has, and I'm trespassing, but I'm really nervous. I go on tomorrow.
We're criminals right now. Because I just let myself in as well.
Yeah, it's just I'm trying to learn my lines. I go on tomorrow as Hamlet, and I don't know every scene, and it's just I'm terrified.
Oh, Doc, you've got no. I saw you on stage, so you've got nothing to worry about. Have you? Because I understood that you had to take over the role very quickly, but honestly, darling, rehearsal ended 4 hours ago.
I know, and I'm really embarrassed. I don't, if you could not tell anybody that if I was here, that'd be great. But yeah, I know it's just the reviewers are coming. It's opening night, and it's just it's a lot of pressure. I've gone from being the shield holder number 5, and now I'm bloody Hamlet.
All right, it's time for me to come clean out. I'm being an actress myself. Usually I'm just assistant stage manager. I didn't just come back for my coat.
Okay, what did you come back for?
Well, I'm assistant stage manager now. I come back and I practice stage managing.
Oh my God, you practice stage? What does that look like? I mean,
I run because everybody. Yeah, you know, everybody always thinks that there's no pressure up in the booth, but my goodness, whenever you start your beautiful soliloquies or your battle scenes, I get so much pressure in my brain, and I say to myself, Eleanor, should you fuck this up for him? Don't you fuck this up for Arthur? He was just, you know, in the back line before, and this is so. Yes,
Eleanor, you would never fuck this up for me. You would never fuck this up. You're the best. You're the best stage manager I've ever worked with, and I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't tell a lie. No, you really are. I mean, when I'm standing out there, you know, fucking my lines up as it is, but when I'm standing out there in the spotlight, you know, I tripped that one time.
I thought that was a purpose. I thought
it was not. I guarantee you, it was not. But you caught me. You kept me right there in the spotlight. I was in such good hands. Such good hands.
I was ready for you to dive into Ophelia's grave, but instead you made it slapstick in my head, you know, because you're such a pro. And anyway, yeah. So I finally wanted to come and just say that I've been running my cues over there and then the other end of the theater, and I just wanted to come and say, you got nothing to worry about, babe.
Thank you, Eleanor. Thank you. Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
All right, we gotta get out of the pool. Okay, somebody threw up. Get out of the pool. Come on.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to rain on your parade.
It was not me. Okay.
Yeah, like
I'm not saying who it was. I didn't see it happen. I can see it floating. You know, I could try to guess the trajectory, you know, but pool's closed. That's the most important thing.
It is just floating in a little pile there. It's not dispersing.
It's not dispersing. That's right.
That is
concerning. And I know it seems like we could just scoop it out and proceed, but like the rules are, we got to close it for 2 weeks. Okay?
For 2 weeks for some puke?
Yeah, it's the new rules. I mean, look, nothing's clean anymore. We live in an apocalypse, you know, and a little puke, it's just too much. People can't handle that. Okay? So I know you guys were all excited. You know, I wanted to lifeguard this whole time, you know, but I can't, and now we're done. So.
Wow. Okay. I mean, there was a whole pack of teachers that was about to have like a I don't know what they're about to. They've got bongs. They've got whips. Ooh.
Wait.
So someone's gonna have to tell them that the pool's closed and they cannot celebrate. So.
Man, teachers are wild, and I think I was the one who drew the go tell people hard truths straw this morning, so I can.
No! Wait. The hot tub is still open. Okay, we can keep the hot tub open if we need to.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
it's just the pool that's closed. But if these teachers want to come in here and they want to bring their little bag of goodies, you know, who am I to turn away a public servant? You know?
I don't know. I just, you know, our boss is just breathing down our necks. Like, I mean, though the hot tub is open, I'm not entirely sure that it's a good idea to like bend the rules. I feel like we're on thin ice over here. He's nuts.
Look, I am the lifeguard. I am guarding your lives, you know, but I also want to have a life, right? I mean, there's nothing to guard if there is nothing. You get what I'm saying, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see these teachers with each other is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Hey, that's all you had to say. I mean, you know, you like a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I'm a red-blooded man. Okay, I want to see these adult public servants who raise the next generation of our children when we're too busy to do it ourselves in a thankless, underpaid job to just absolutely let that go all over each other, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess then we just, oh God, I guess we let him in. But like, listen, I got bad knees, and if they stampede, I'm getting straight trampled. So someone's gonna. You're saying you're guarding my life? Like I need you to be on my side.
Some of them want to trample. That's like one of their things.
Yeah, it's one of their things.
It's
right. Yeah, why do you think they wear those cute, like kind of old timey, like mod shoes? You know, that's all for CBT. you know?
I thought
And
it
I'm not
was
talking
like,
about the mental health one. Am I right?
I mean, I honestly thought that those shoes were just required, like, you know, the one with the little strap.
No,
I
the
just thought
strap.
it was required.
Yeah. No, it look, it might be it might be a little much for you, Martin. I don't know. Okay. It might be a little much. I know CPR. That's all I know. Okay. I'm trying to learn. I want to be in the world. I want to see things that I've never seen before. I want to have experiences that I can never forget, you know, just I want to live in filth. That's what I want. And if you stop me from doing this, I swear to God,
Whoa.
I will kill you myself.
Oh my God! If that went from 0 to 100. Listen, I'm saying if you want to live in filth, like there's the puke-filled pool. Just hop in.
Martin,
Like,
I don't want to pull this card. Okay, I don't want to pull this card because I know you had a really interesting summer at camp last year, but I'm still a fucking virgin. I feel like you're forgetting that. And if I don't see just some stuff that is way too mature for me to ever understand right now, right? If I don't see people turn pain into an endorphin rush, into pleasure beyond their wildest dreams, into some sort of mind control, into some sort of, you know, gender abolition experience, then I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, Martin. Okay?
listen, yeah, I lost my V card last summer. Okay.
Yeah,
And
you
let me
did.
tell
You
I
did, and you said
know.
it was great. So
I did say it was great, but it's not how I felt. I'm just gonna say that wasn't real. It wasn't, you know.
it wasn't real.
Like, wait,
I mean,
what?
it happened. Like it happened. Yeah.
You keep saying it happened, which the more you say it, the less likely I am to think that it did happen.
It did. But it happened. Like, you know, it happened.
Oh, I'm gonna be right back. It looks like the teachers have started storming the fences themselves because we've been holding off. So I'm gonna go get some gym masks and a skimmer, and I'll just do the best I can. I know it's
Give them a boost, you know?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh my God.
Martin.
What do you want? What do you want?
What do you mean?
I mean, it happened in terms of like it didn't go in. Like, it didn't go in. So
What does that mean?
I just
Why did you send me a text message of Sarah's feet and say, "Look who's not a virgin anymore, it's me, Martin"? If that's not what you fucking meant.
It's, of course, not what I meant. I mean, why does any boy send anything?
You didn't even soak? You didn't even soak?
I didn't soak. No,
Like
I didn't
Mormons
soak.
do?
No, I'm not Mormon.
I would have jump humped you if you needed it.
You
know about that?
No, I don't know what that is.
Well, the soaking, it's when you just go inside but you don't move. And then your friend jumps on the bed so that you can have the friction without doing something that betrays the Lord. You didn't even do that?
No, I only know about soaking. I didn't know about the
jump humping. I would have jump humped you. What I'm trying to tell you, I would have jump humped the shit out of you.
Damn it.
Because I trusted you and because I believed you.
Wow. I appreciate that, but listen, like, this is not easy for me to say, okay? Like, I'm already like feeling all of my like TikTok followers and all my like Instagram like friends just like abandoning me if they find out, okay? I can just feel them leaving my friend circle as I say these words. So
they should, because you're a fucking liar, Martin. Wow. You're a liar. I bet your dad doesn't work for the CIA. I bet everything you've told me up until now, I'm questioning everything.
He works.
You told me he doesn't work in acts, and I believed that shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, that sounds stupid. That probably didn't even happen.
No, it didn't happen. But like, I was 12. Like, when you're 12, your dad has to be better than all the other dads. So you have to do what you have to do. So
okay,
yes,
just you've got a dad. You've got a dad. You know,
wow,
you're doing this again. You know,
what I was saying.
I've just got a dry dick and a half a lineage. Okay.
Wow.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna need you to get out your vaccination cards before class. They're making us check now. No big deal.
Uh-oh.
Sarah, did you? Did you not bring your card today, darling?
I brought my library card. You mean? I got my library card right here. I got that right here for you. Here.
All right. I'm very glad to know that you are following your passion for reading. One second. Let me just get a second mask on.
Okay.
Now, you did talk to your mom. I know that you have one of those white moms, those kind of white people. I know it's very weird for me as another white person to say that, but I'm not one of those kind of white people. So I'm getting real weird. Did your mother actually decide to send you to school with your vaccination card today? / has she gotten you vaccinated at all?
So I have not been vaccinated, and my mom, she thinks it's a lie, and I don't know what to think. I'll just say that I don't know what to think. So I'm just here.
Worries.
I'm just
here.
No
worries.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna need you to stop saying the H sound so heavily. We'll just have a student teacher parent meeting, and we can kind of just work through our feelings a little bit. Because okay. I don't want her to feel like I'm being aggressive to you either. It's just the policy that we have here in the county. So
okay, I do want to just warn you that my mom also doesn't believe in feelings, and so I don't have those either. So no vaccine, no feelings.
No feelings. Okay, well, the feelings I already knew about. The large percentage of our student body, their family no longer subscribe to having feelings. It's very they're not useful here in the apocalypse. Don't force it, honey. Don't force it. Don't feel like you have to eat yourself. Yeah. Oh no, that's so much worse. No, I would not try to force a feeling.
I'm sorry.
I just and I know that even having feelings, with what they put on the ballot, that soon they might be outlawed. I'll just say it all to you, class. I have feelings every day, and that's just my own personal walk. Okay, I have at least 5 or 6 emotions, and I'm vaccinated, but I don't want any of you to feel like personally persecuted for something that's not even your decision most of the time, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta say, I can understand that maybe you've been saying something that you're really passionate about, but you've got the shield going on, and there's a very loud air purifier in this room. So I didn't understand half of what you said, but I'm sorry.
Oh no, nothing to worry about, honey. I was just melting down because I don't know how many windows or ventilation is actually in this room. But I will say I'll talk to your mother about it. I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Okay. Thank you.
You were going for a smile, right? Because that's what I got.
I'm trying to make it happen.
That's actually getting better. I think that's better. You look beautiful.
Is this good? Am I doing good? Can I hug you?
No, you may not, darling. No, you may not.
All right. Oh. Okay. I gotta crawl before I run. I get it.
Of course, yes.
Thank you. You're the. Nobody really talks to me.
Pharaoh, are none of you talking to Pharaoh? I'm so sorry that's what happened.
No, but yeah, these kids, my mom, nobody's really taking the time. So I appreciate you.
None of them will even say anything now, will they?
Yeah, I mean,
like you're not even here.
Yeah, sometimes I stare in the mirror and I just kind of touch myself to make sure that I'm actually in existence.
The literal feelings, besides emotional feelings, you're just trying to make sure that you still process sensation.
Exactly.
That's just normal teen stuff, honey. Don't worry about that.
Oh, well, that
Let's
is
just
good
talk
to know.
about what it's going to be like being a man. Your mom told me to talk to you about it, and I just wanted to talk to you about what it's going to be like to be a man. You know, because like,
okay.
So just sorry, almost. I get, I kind of get in the zone with this. I don't know if you knew that, but it's nice. You're gonna like it. Huh?
Are you using a mouse, like a live mouse, to shave your whiskers off?
Yeah, it's better because he can nibble with the grain. So I just try to have him get in there. Yeah. You want to hold him?
Uncle Clint, that's so manly.
I know. That's why your mom told me to come and not your sad sack of a father.
Let me.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Oh my goodness.
Careful, his teeth are sharp.
It's the cutest razor I've ever seen.
I know. Look, they tell you like there's only one way to do it. You have to do it like in the commercials. You have to do it like the paper towel guy, and that's not the only way. That's not the only way at all.
How long did it take for you to get used to using a mouse to shave?
Yeah, I don't know. Pappy always did it, He said he learned it on the Oregon Trail. So it's been a family tradition. Yeah.
And now
not for your dad, because he's a complete wimp. But for me, yeah.
And I'm gonna use a mouse myself. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm ever gonna grow any facial hair like you.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? When I was your age, I thought the same, I thought the same thing. Your mom, my sister, she was always like, when am I going to get breasts? And look at her now, you never know.
She's got 3.
They're huge. Yeah. So it's going to come. It's going to come all at once. That's why I got to talk to you about this, because you're going to have a day like this. And then the next day, it's just straight lumberjack stuff from here on out,
Yeah, I'm sorry that I was the most virile kid in the family to send over to the forest with you.
You absolutely are. I mean, we assessed them all. You're the only one with any potential. And I can't believe it, because you're absolute wimp of a father. I mean, he's got no testosterone at all. But
and I'm sure I followed in his footsteps. I'm actually about to be faint from this mouse biting me repeatedly.
Okay.
So go ahead and take
Let's
that.
hand him back over. Yeah, there he goes. Just shake him off a little. This is when you do the aftershave, by the way. So this is how you do that. Anyway, out here in the woods, like you gotta learn how to just chop wood pointlessly, but in a sexy way. So between each chop, you gotta lose. Your shirt should just disappear between a chop, like a seamless edit.
Oh, like, am I gonna accidentally like hit my clothes with my axe when I'm doing it, or is it more like intentionally taking my clothes off? So
we don't know, but it has to happen like a TikTok. It has to happen where you're chopping it and then boom, shirtless.
TikTok like a clock?
Oh boy, that homeschooling's not getting you very far, is it?
No.
I'm freezing out here, okay? I've got dysentery. I just tried to hunt a deer.
Wow.
And it got away, okay? I thought this was going to be so much easier for this Oregon Trail.
It's not.
It's getting me.
And if you hadn't slept with George's wife, we wouldn't have to cross the Rockies at all, okay? But we're all here because of you.
Don't you put this on me, okay? Don't you put this on me, okay?
Darling, nothing's on you, okay? Now you listen to Grandma here. Because I'm not sure how much time I might have left, I think you both are gonna make it.
But Grandma, everyone in our family dies.
Oh yeah, we tend to do that.
Everyone in our family that hasn't died, I feel like they're going to. Everyone dies.
I just got snake bit.
Oh, no! Snake biting is one of the worst ways to die. Let me see what I have in the ways of ointments. You keep him awake, okay? I'll be right back.
Hey,
it really builds the pain really builds. I didn't even realize it because my leg is about to just frostbite right off.
Just pet one of the oxen. We brought extra.
Yeah.
Remember, we had that important decision to make about how many bullets to buy or how many oxen to buy.
They
We went
say
all in
that's,
on oxen.
oh, they say that that's the worst part of this whole thing is making that initial decision of how many bullets, oxen, pounds of clothes. I think we fucked up. I think we fucked up real bad.
All right, darling. Oh, where's the light? Show grandma.
Oh, okay. Here, it's on the ankle.
Oh. Of course it's on the goddamn. Hold on. Let me get down.
I'm sorry. Ah.
You keep having your menfolk talk. Nothing that I should be making any decisions on as a person because I don't have to.
That's right, Nana.
Thank you, Mama. Okay, listen.
Look, I didn't know. I've never measured clothes in pounds before. How was I supposed to know?
Everything is measured in pounds these days.
I never measured clothes in pounds. I measured it by pairs. I wildly underestimated how many pounds of clothes we needed. It seems like a lot. 1 pound of clothes seems like plenty, you know?
It just feels like another thing. You know, we didn't need to have a whole bunch of change of clothes. Like, who were we trying to impress? Okay.
Absolutely nobody. What do I need? A top hat?
Well, maybe you should start thinking about it. Maybe we would find you some girlfriends out here on the Oregon Trail.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like that ship is sailed. I don't know if anybody's wants somebody who has dysentery.
Listen to me.
Yeah. What?
Do you think Grandma knows I'm gay? I feel like she keeps saying stuff like that.
No, of course. I don't think
What?
Oh.
Grandma thinks what? But what?
Thinks we should find some girlfriends.
Yeah.
I don't want you to die. Not especially not out here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she knows.
Okay, but because when she says that stuff, I feel like she's looking at me, and I feel like she's. Do you know what I mean? I feel like she's kind of. I think she knows, right?
I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, she does kind of wink at you, but I think it's just because she's got the cataract.
Okay, it might be that. I don't know. It's probably my own shit. I'm in my own head. I'm probably not coming across gay at all. But I feel like everyone can see it, you know. And I think.
Oh, you're doing great. You're doing great, Grandma.
Yes, does that feel better, darling? Now, I'm going to start trying to stand up. It'll take me about 30 seconds, so wrap up whatever conspiratorial discussion you're having, all right?
Great, no problem. Thank you, Grandma. Okay, yeah, I think it's becoming more and more apparent by the day, your gayness.
Why? Because the top hat?
Yeah, I mean, that was... Yeah. Oh, you're doing great, Grandma. Listen,
I don't have to wear the top hat. It looks amazing on me.
I think it does look very good. You shouldn't have to change who you are for Grandma. Hey, Grandma. Hey.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Oh, you did it.
I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel great too, Grandma.
To you too, you know? But you're seeing that, right? Like, I'm not the only person.
No, yeah.
Yes,
So, I guess I'll start dressing the squirrel, which is the only thing that I was able to shoot. Maybe you two can catch up.
Oh, okay.
All right, you keep an eye on that wound.
Okay.
Will do.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Can I ask you something, darling? Is your brother gay?
Is he gay?
Yes.
Oh no, he's. What if he was? What would we think about that?
But I won't have a problem with if he's gay. You know, I mean, you.
Me what?
Excuse me, y'all. Hey, hello. Do we want to leave the head on or off?
Homosexual's choice.
Oh.
So off.
Oh my God.
Don't say that.
Oh my God, it's so big.
No, it's not. Stop.
It's pretty big.
It's not. No, it's average. It's average. Yeah. Averagely big. No, it's average.
I know average, and that's not.
You?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm a teacher. You know.
Well, it's. It's just. Well, what can I do about it? You know, it's.
I mean, you shouldn't do anything about it. You know.
That's right. Yeah. But what can you do about it? That's another question that I have.
Oh. Yeah. I can make something happen. Yeah, I can make
Look, don't be scared. I'm gonna be so nice and so gentle. You know, I'm gonna be so nice and so gentle.
That's
Hey!
nice of you. That's nice. Oh,
Who's in my bouncy castle?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's Little Red Riding Hood. Why did I say that? Why did I fucking say that? That's so stupid.
Little Red Riding Hood.
and Rumpelstiltskin. Why did I?
Why did you? That's even stupider. This is not even the same story.
I don't even know. I don't remember.
Those are two of my favorite characters. Hold on, I gotta come meet them in my bouncy castle.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Put your fucking clothes on. Put your fucking clothes on. Stop it. This is why you wore a dress. So it's one.
I know.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hello.
Hi there. Hello.
I'm looking for my grandmother's house.
And I'm trying to eat porridge. What's the? I don't
know what
that.
Rumpelstiltskin wasn't. He might be doing the sewing and the weaving.
Oh, I'm
thread.
I'm threading. I'm making a house of straw.
Don't say another word. I know who you are now. Literary illusions and brass sexuality. I can still smell the sex in here. Your teacher.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
How we feel about teachers in this town?
Not good because of all that
Yeah.
critical race theory. Am I right?
Yeah, I've been teaching it for sure in my classes.
They're trying to rewrite history.
Right? Yeah.
Once the government toppled, we went ahead and did away with teachers. So I am gonna have to go and get all my friends' cousins who have pitchforks, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Do not have any more sex about Bouncy Castle. This is what I do on Sundays for myself. So don't make it grosser than it already smells. All right, I'll be right back, and then we'll run you out of town. Be right back.
Oh.
Okay, look, if we're gonna die today, we're skipping the foreplay. I thought we had time for a lot more shit, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
really
I thought so too.
All this,
Yeah.
this is all gonna fit, and it really doesn't matter. You're just gonna have to figure it the fuck out. I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
I'm gonna look into your eyes. I'm gonna comfort you. I'm gonna love you. Okay, but this has to happen.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
You're gonna love me?
We're gonna die today. Like, do we really need to get into it?
I mean, kind of. I mean, no one's ever said that to me before. So, like,
Oh my
follow
God.
up.
Now it's not as big, you know? Now it's not as big.
Wow. I
didn't think any of you were gonna show up.
What? Why wouldn't we show
Why would we not? Ever.
Goodness.
I don't know. I get real insecure about all the times that I've really messed up the league for us on a slip and slide. And I know we're probably not going to championships or nothing, but I'm really glad that y'all came to practice today.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say. I'm sorry for making it weird.
No, it's look, when you flip that cup, when it's in the air, you don't know where it's gonna land, you know? You
Right.
hope. You hope.
Right.
You don't know. And
you know, it's just
I was
not,
the first person to puke on the slip and slide.
no. You know what?
you know,
It should have
and
happened way before that. It's crazy that it didn't happen before that. You know, it could have been me. It wouldn't have been me, obviously.
It would never be Barbara. You have the stomach of an ox.
I know.
that is true.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
why they
true.
call me Randy.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not anybody's fault that they made puking a like disqualifiable offense.
Yeah, 100%.
Who saw that coming? Like,
We thought it wouldn't.
Mr. Randy Barbara, I would never, ever compare myself to you. And I think I let my nerves get the best of me. So effective at the end of this practice, I will be flipping my cup, so to speak.
Oh.
No. That's
No.
not what we do. We don't do that. No.
Yeah, we can't do that. It's not just about winning, you know, it's about the friends you made along the way.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, y'all are my best friends. Like, I truly like. There's no one in my life that I like love more than you two. Like,
Oh my God, really?
yeah, and it's who would have thought that just like flipping a dang cup would bring me so close to the two of you, and I just, Jerome, you can't leave. You can't leave. This is This is a bond that just goes
That's right.
beyond a flippy cup.
Yeah, I'd rather lose. You know, I won't even play. You know, we can just slide. We can just slide without all the beer drink. You know.
Yeah.
When I see you soaring across that wet, slippery, bouncy material, it's just, God, it's so beautiful.
It's art. It's art.
It's absolutely, yeah. You're aerodynamic in a way that I could never be. I mean,
hairless, like just
absolutely.
negative hair.
Yeah, like one of those Sphinx cats.
I get up every morning before practice and I shave head to toe. It takes like 3 hours because yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah.
I just thought you were like that. You know?
No. I'm not like a cat.
No.
Even more respect for you. Wow.
Yeah, even more. I mean, I've never even seen a stubble or an ingrown or like, honestly, like, are you using bevel? Like, what are you using to make, because I can't get it clean like that.
Never.
Oh no, I'm allergic to mice. But
right.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry for flipping out. You know, flip cup, flip out. This is really all I have. You know, and
it's all I have too, man. You think it's cool to own a car dealership? Okay, I make it seem like it's cool. It's not.
Yeah.
It's stressful. And everyone I work with is just stupid and annoying.
Well, well, if you own it, they're your workers, right? Is it because we practice here in the lot?
I don't know. You know,
it might be.
Okay.
It might be. Oh, hey, car.
Okay.
Car.
Yep.
Oh, they drove over the slip and slide.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This is what I'm saying. These people are idiots. You know?
Okay.
All they know how to do is lie. And half the time they're so stupid, they tell the truth.
Can I ask why you've never considered hiring either of us?
That's a good question.
I mean, besides the fact that I don't know anything about cars, I've never expressed interest up until now. It just...
Yeah. And you do know that, like...
I just want to be... I want to let you know that we're here for you. And we want to be useful to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, first of all, I love that submissive energy, you know. But it's for douchebags, you know. You have to be greasy, you have to be doing cocaine, and then it's so bad. Are you really sure you want to do that?
Mr. Randy Barbara, there is no one I'd rather be a greasy douchebag with than you. And I feel like if I got some of your mentorship, I would stop having such low self-esteem all the time.
Look, if you can put somebody in a Volkswagen Bug, it really does change your day, you know? It really does. When you show them the little vase that a flower can go, it really does make you feel like you're unstoppably powerful.
Car.
Okay.
But I know that's... Just toss me the keys. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Listen, they're letting me go at the strip club, you know.
No, they're not.
I've been bouncing there for...
You were playing the right songs at the right times every time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But they're, you know, hey. But I will say, you know, they did give me a parting bag of Coke. So if we're going in on some, you know, car dealership, you know, job applications right now, if we want to snort a line off that signature line, hey.
Look,
pass it out.
I never have said no. Why would I start now? Ooh, don't throw it at me like that.
I'm sorry.
Why would you throw it at me like that?
I'm sorry. I don't. I'm so sorry. Well, here, get it. Like,
I don't know if I'm ready for this kind of substance. Ugh.
Oh.
And that's our show. Yay, friends! I think tonight is the season finale of Apocalypse Sips with Lester Pitt. So in an hour, you should watch that. Or the series finale, or the what would it be? I don't know.
If it's is it the last? It's the very last.
I think it's the last. I think
that would be.
Does that mean
finale.
the apocalypse is over, or that it's gotten so much worse that we can't even laugh about it? Find out tonight at 9.
Amazing.
Reed, thank you so much. Can we please do this again sometime? Let me make you commit in public.
Please.
Anytime you'd like to have me back, I would love to come back. And thank you to the audience. You're wonderful.
Yes. Yay.
Yes. Amazing.
No
Do
doubt.
you have anything like coming up? Anything to plug or promote?
Oh, I will very, very quickly. If you'd like to know more about who I am, I have a podcast called Library Hours that you can like search online. It's just an interview sort of show, very, very chill. And that's about all I've got. What about you two? Do you have anything coming up that you want? Besides this wonderful show, this was an amazing show to guest on.
Yay!
So much fun. Yeah.
Also, Reed is reading children's books and stuff. Like everything you do is great. I love everything you do.
Oh, thank you. No. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm turning more bashful than the slip and slide guy.
Just follow me on TikTok. I have a dreamsicle. What do you want, Jarrett?
It's it's hard out here. But you can follow me at Mr. Jarrett King on Instagram, and I never post. So
fantastic.
Anyone watching the show, if you can please pressure Jarrett to just like make one. If he makes one, then he'll be good to go.
It'll probably be that gateway that I need. Yeah,
he needs it because
I'm ready.
He's got hands.
Can I guest on your TikTok? Maybe I'll just guest on yours. I've learned a lot more about Henry Box Brown that I could like do.
Well, I did that one about square dancing. Remember when we had to do Achy Breaky Heart? I thought that might be the bait for you. And how it's racist.
Oh shit! Well, yeah. Hey, I'll have whenever you have me. I'll be on.
Okay, fabulous. Okay, bye everybody.
Alrighty, y'all. Bye.
Have a good night.